Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. This is day 3 of Summerween, but also the beginning of another vlog. This is not a blog, I'm not typing. So, where I left off yesterday, last night, the last vlog, I finished Tradwife by Sarah Toga Schaefer. This was a 5-star. This book was crazy. It just kept getting crazier. I really enjoyed it. I was talking to my sister-in-law about it last night. I was like, I just read this book and you need to borrow it and read it because it was so insane. Really liked that one. I did start William by Mason Coyle. This was for a book with pink on the cover. This was for a book less than 250 pages. It is 213. I am on page, 92. So almost at chapter 19? 21. So I'm on 92, chapter 20. This is also a crazy book. It is about like malevolent AI, but not in the same way that I thought it was going to be. William is a creep. He's so creepy and scary. I think this might be like, I thought this was going to be like an over time story, but I think it might be like not a single setting. I mean, it is because it's in their house, but I think it's going to be just like one time period. So like a day, that's what it is. I'm getting a late start today. It's 10:45. I've been up for a while, but you know, I was on Instagram and playing a game on my phone and on TikTok. And anyway, so I'm going to continue reading this today. I did not read any more of What Feeds Below last night because it was 4th of July. We got home pretty late. So all I did was I read a little bit more of William and then I went to bed. So I will continue What Feeds Below tonight. I'm 17% of the way through that. Also really enjoying that one. Waiting. I'm assuming the extra creepy stuff is going to start soon because Petra and Jade are going down into the void now, and that's where I anticipate the scary parts will be. Still haven't made a final decision between these 4 books. I have to read 2 of them. On my other socials, 3 people have voted for Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen, so I am going to start this one. After I finish William, I'm going to start this one today. This is about 2 sisters, twins, in 1887. Sarah is unwell. She refuses to eat, mumbles nonsensically, is increasingly obsessed with a centuries-old corpse recently discovered on her husband's grand estate. Ugh. A doctor diagnosed her with temporary insanity caused by a fever of the brain, and her twin sister Lucy is trying to save her from going into an insane asylum, but then Sarah just keeps getting worse and weirder. So this sounds so exciting. I think it might have cannibalism in it. I also think it's sapphic, so that's exciting. So I'll start this one. I've had 2 votes for The Lamb and 1 vote for Cruelty Free. So right now The Lamb is winning for a book to read. I'm hoping that I can read all of them and then also get to Between Two Fires. Because today is only day 3. I finished 1 prompt. I'll finish a 2nd prompt today. So that just leaves us 3 prompts left. And we still have, I mean, I'm going to have to finish up by Thursday night. And maybe a little bit on Friday morning or Thursday. I'm going to have to finish up by Wednesday night because Thursday I am completely booked. Like, I'll have time to film a quick wrap up. Oh my gosh. Have I ever done this before in my life? Right now it doesn't feel like it. Anyway, I have a very busy day on Thursday, which is the last day of Summerween, but I'm trying to finish all of my stuff by Wednesday night so that I can just film a wrap up and quickly edit something together and post it for the last day. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go now because now it's, again, 10:45. I have yet to start reading at all. I will check in after I finish William, which should be soon because, again, I have a little over 100 pages left. I'm on 92. It's 213. So Did I say 100 pages? Oh my gosh, I already can't remember what I said. So I'll check in with you soon. All right, bye. Hello. My camera is charging, so I'm using my phone because I had to film an update. Okay, I just read a little bit more of William. This was like, it's getting crazy. So it's basically like Smart House. Everything is controlled by voice commands and by computer. And there's other, like they have a dog who's a robot and looks really mangy and creepy. And there was just a death in this book that was, the entire time I was like, yeah, it got me. And like, not in a totally freaked out, grossed out, not gonna finish this book, but it was just like, I don't know, it's a horrible way to die. And it was one of the secondary characters, so, but yeah. And that creepy robot dog. And there's this other like magician on a unicycle? A bicycle, I don't know. All I can imagine is Billy the Puppet from Saw, but dressed like a magician. Which is creepy in its own way. So, and that's not even, neither of those are even William. William is just as creepy. He's a half-made robot. Anyway, okay. I just needed to update because that death, I was just like, ugh, what a horrible way to die. And I had a reaction to it. And it's one of those times where like, I kind of wish I was filming so you could see in real time, but it was like, stress, 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 reenactment. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading now, and hopefully next time I update you, my camera will be charged, so the video quality and sound quality will be better. All right, bye. Hello, I'm back. My camera finished charging, so we got some better video right now. I just finished William. Bonkers book. Also reminds me why I don't want a completely smart house, because you could get trapped inside if something else controls everything. Also, the twists, the turns, the gruesome parts of it. I literally just finished, so I have to sit on it for a minute, but I really think I might give it 5 stars again. It was, for being such a short book, it was fully fleshed out. It had a great ending. I didn't end it wanting more, but if there was another book, I would read it. But I don't think there needs to be a sequel. It feels wrapped up, and I was satisfied with the ending, and it was just bonkers. So apparently this reading vlog, or this Summerween, is just gonna be a bunch of bonkers books. So I highly enjoyed that one. Next, I'm going to start Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. However, I'm not gonna start it right now. I do need to edit and post my vlog from the first 2 days of Summerween, and I probably need to do some like housework, meal prepping, stuff like that. So I will start it. I don't know when I'll check in again. If I don't check in before it gets dark, I will be reading more of What Feeds Below tonight. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna go get that stuff edited and get started with Blood on Her Tongue. And I will check in with you later. Bye. Good morning. Welcome to day 4 of Summerween. I have no idea what happened last night. I just didn't update you again. I got busy watching stuff with my husband, and I did do some reading, so I am going to update you. I just, for some reason, didn't film an evening update. I don't remember why. Okay, I did start Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. I did not get very far, page 29. So far, it starts with, which one's crazy? Sarah, the crazy sister, sends a really unhinged telegram to Lucy. And then Sarah's husband was like, hey, please come, your sister's going crazy. And so Lucy gets on the train. She's reading some letters that Sarah had sent her before she went crazy. And I can't remember if she's arrived. Oh, I'm in chapter 2. So yes, she has arrived at their mansion, which is, I just looked it up and I just forgot what it was. Zartwater, which means something, but I don't remember what it means. Anyway, I like it so far. Again, I'm only 29 pages in, but it read pretty quickly. So I'm going to keep reading this. I did read some more of What Feeds Below. I'm 30% of the way through. This one, definitely creepy cave horror. Last night they ran into creatures that would terrify the heck out of me. But again, just going down into the caves would terrify the heck out of me. So really, really liking that one. It's reading really quickly. So again, Jade and Petra have gone down to the 3rd level. They have now been separated. Petra had to deal with some really scary creatures and she's trying to find Jade. I don't want to give too much because, I mean, I don't want to give spoilers to a book, especially because this book isn't out yet. It's supposed to come out October 6th. Don't remember if I ever said that. So I'm getting kind of a late start today. It is only 10:30. It is already 10:30. I kind of just like lounged around in bed this morning because sometimes you just need to do that. So, I forgot to mention, I did get Blood on Her Tongue as an audiobook. I have a lot of driving to do today, like back and forth between dropping my kid off at summer camp. Tomorrow, if I'm still reading it tomorrow, I have some appointments tomorrow. And I need to do some housework and stuff. So I got Blood on Her Tongue so I can keep reading it while I'm doing all of those things. So hopefully I'll get a good chunk, if not all of it, finished today. I can't remember how many, I don't think I ever looked up how many pages it was. 339 it looks like, because there's like an epilogue thing. So 339, I'm on 29, so I still got 310 pages left to go. But again, it's reading pretty quickly. And we have finished, we being me, I left William over there. The prompt, read a book with pink on the cover. I read Tradwife, finished that, 5 stars. A book less than 250 pages. I read William, which is in the living room still. Finished that yesterday. I gave it a 4.5. I liked it, I just didn't love it as much as Tradwife. So it didn't quite get a 5. But anyway, we still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Technically 4 days left. I have 3 because again, I'm trying to finish all of this before Thursday morning because I am busy all day Thursday. So we have 3 prompts left, 3 days left. Pretty sure we can get to it. Hopefully I'll have like a more interesting vlog today because I'm actually getting out and doing things, but who knows? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to get to reading and I'll check in with you soon. Bye! Hello. I know this is a weird angle, but I'm at my son's basketball weightlifting thing. I'm also in a different car. I'm in my dad's car right now. Anyway, so I've been reading Blood on Her Tongue. Apparently this was split into 2 different parts. And so I just finished part 1 and what? What was that? Not at all what I was expecting. Let's see, I'm on page 139. So I have 200 pages left. This is where I am in it. I've had a couple, I don't normally like flag my books, but there's a couple things in here that I just felt like I needed to say something about. Oh my gosh, someone is coming out and watching me film in my car, talking to myself. Anyway, this book is a roller coaster. The first part, I did not expect what to happen. It was like up and down and up and down. And then the ending of the second part, no, the end of the first part, the beginning of the second part, it's not what I expected. I really like it and I'm going to keep reading it, and it is definitely weird girl horror. I just wanted to come on and update you. It is It's 5:42 in the evening. So again, I'm going to continue reading. My son has waits for like probably at least another hour. So I'm just sitting in the car reading because that's what I do. If anything huge happens, I will check back in with you, but otherwise I will check back in when I get back home into my regular camera. All right. See you later. Bye. Hey, welcome back. I can't tell if you're crooked or not. You kind of look like it, but you're not. But you don't. Okay, anyway. I am updating. It is 9:36. If you hear fireworks outside, it's because even though it is July 6th, we still need to shoot off fireworks. So, sorry, can't do anything about that. I was going to stop like 20 minutes ago and update you then, but then the chapter that I was on ended in a cliffhanger, and I was like, well, I can't stop now. Now I have to know what's happening. And it ended up working out because this book is in at least 3 parts. I swear I looked and flipped through the pages earlier, like before I filmed that car part, and I could not find a 3rd part, but I just hit it. Whoops, and I just passed it. So I'm on part 3, which is chapter 18, page 223. So I have a little over 100 pages left. I will definitely finish this tomorrow. Again, I've tabbed just a couple things. Some of them are just like quotes. Some of them are things that I'm like, what in the world is happening? So I'm trying to figure out how much I can say about this, the first 2 parts. Okay, so in the first part, Lucy goes to visit. So I've been listening to this on audiobook and realized that I am very American. This is very much not. And so it's Lucy and Sarah. And Sarah's husband is spelled Michael, but pronounced Mikel. And Arthur is Artur. So that's been a lot for my brain to think about when I go from reading it to listening to it. Anyway, Lucy came to Sarah because Sarah and her husband said that Sarah was very, very sick. Sarah got very, very sick, went off the deep end, and basically had like some self-mutilation in a very graphic, what in the world scene. And then, so something happens. In the second part is when you really see Sarah start changing, and you're wondering, is this madness? Is this not madness? What is happening? And Lucy kind of confronts her twin sister about that at the end of the second part. And so now I'm getting ready to start the 3rd part, which I believe is the last part, because again, I didn't even see the 3rd part. It's really, really good. It's not that I don't want to keep reading this, it's that it's night, and I can only read What Feeds Below at night, because it's the book I'm reading at night or in the dark, and I don't really feel like sitting in my closet during the day and reading just because it's dark in there. So I'm going to change over to What Feeds Below. I am 30% of the way through. I think my Kindle said I had 5 hours left. I'm pretty sure. A lot of times I can read faster than my Kindle says, so I'm pretty sure that I can. I just realized I'm like screaming at you. I am so sorry. I just got really excited. I'm not going to be able to finish that tonight, but hopefully I can get far enough that, you know, between tonight and tomorrow night, I can finish it by Wednesday, and I don't have to use Wednesday night to finish it up. But anyway, this is the end of my 2nd vlog. It's probably not much more interesting than the first one because I really haven't done anything. I mean, I did go out today. I went out twice to get my kids and then take my kid to practice. Tomorrow I will be out in the world a little bit more. I have a doctor's appointment and I'm going to bring my book. It's going to take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, they told me. They couldn't tell me exactly how long. And so obviously I will be taking a book with me. It is not until the afternoon, so I'm really hoping that I can finish Blood on Her Tongue before then, which I should be able to because I've been trying to get up early-ish in the morning. And then I decided I'm going to read The Lamb because it's gotten so many votes Cruelty Free has gotten a couple votes too. More people are requesting the lamb, so I'm going to read this. Hopefully I can finish this, you know, and then get to this one. Whoop! Then get to this one too. Holy cow, these are shiny covers. Okay, so in this one, we finished William, right? Yes. Yes. Because I started it on July 4th. So we finished William. We're almost done with Blood on Her Tongue. And we got much farther in What Feeds Below. So a pretty good read. Pretty successful for 2 days. Especially because I feel like I didn't really read that much yesterday. I mean, I did, but I didn't read that much yesterday. So I'm really proud of everything we got accomplished. We have 2 full days left. Hopefully I can get everything else done. I've checked off 2 prompts, still have 3 to go. But when I finish this, will be 1 more checked off, and then we'll just have 2 left, which is this and the lamb. And I'm rambling. So I'm gonna go read the lamb, and I will see you in the next vlog. All right, bye.